So what you got for Christmas food, Rain?
I like planned.
No, what's I atypical for you're from Ireland, yeah?
Oh, like, well, it depends. Usually turkey or chicken. So like turkey with cranberry sauce, and then either like chicken with similar, and then usually there's like you can have beef, like is it minced beef or
Oh
like
yeah,
does the
yeah.
word spice? Sorry, spice beef,
Mm.
like with cloves or something, and then all if you like ham, there's ham like honey ham. So
Hmm.
it's usually one of those four things.
Oh,
And then like roast vegetables, like roast potatoes, roast greens and stuff like that.
oh.
That's usually typical. I imagine it's the same for you guys, though, right?
No, not at all.
Or
Not
what
even
is it, like
close.
fish?
Fish, ham, meatballs, sausage, and
Oh yeah, meatballs. Yeah,
I'll send you images.
cool. Oh yeah, I'll remind me. I'll put some in if I take pictures. Yeah,
Yeah.
meatballs isn't really a big thing here.
Ah,
Like we do have them, but it's more. I can't remember the last time I've had them. Veggie meatballs I've had, like fake meat or whatever.
mm,
That's usually like a vegetarian option.
yeah.
But yeah, like, mm, it's usually those four standard things. Salmon, I think rarely, like you could have like a big like full salmon, you know.
We got grave
Um,
salmon, man.
yeah.
Grave salmon
Didn't
is
you
yeah.
you introduce like salmon to Japan and everything? Because like their sushi didn't always have salmon, right? Or was that California? Like California rolls are salmon, but I don't know if they had
Mm.
that. There was just like tuna usually.
No, no, we have grave salmon in the for Christmas. It's one part salt, two parts sugar, and some liquor and dill, and you mix around, and you dig down the frozen salmon into it, and it's just takes the
Oh,
moisture out of it, so you can eat it raw and cut it up. Real
oh,
good. Yeah, I think Jamie Oliver
yeah. We
has
use
this
dill
all
on
his
it.
restaurants now.
So you freeze the salmon and eat it frozen?
No, no, we freeze salmon and we let it thaw inside of that
Oh,
mix
oh, I
of
see. Yeah.
salt and sugar in the
Mm,
refrigerator. And just draws out the moisture out of it and makes it. It's kind of like a soft beef jerky.
mm. Yeah, sounds nice. I don't
It
think we'd
is.
ever get that here. And then desserts like well, soup is always usually for starters and stuff. That's usually people always serve that, and then um desserts like what's it called? Some pudding or something. I can't remember what it's
Mm.
called. Well, it's like Christmas pudding, but it's like is it cinnamon? I can't remember, but it's
That's
like
gotta
or
be.
brandy. I think it's like brandy. They put alcohol in it. So
Nice.
Zero perception. You have your eyes closed. Okay, we all ready?
Dylan's near.
He can hear us though.
All
He'll
right, all
come
right, all
over.
right, all right.
We will begin then. Starting as usual with a quick recap of what happened last session. Sorry. Everyone arrived to Tourmaline after completing what they had to do at the Black Cabin and had acquired the Summer Star, which is now in Max's possession. And after arriving, everyone hailed into the local inn to have some meal, and Brutus ordered a keg of mead to enjoy themselves, to have some sort of like celebration for what they have accomplished so far. And after doing so, had a rest at the same inn. And next morning, everyone decided to go to speak to the speaker about the job that he was offering, about to clear the mine from monsters. And he offered 4 gems worth 200 gold pieces each as payment for clearing out the mine of monsters, job which was accepted. And without wasting any time, everyone headed straight into the mine, which was for east, or not that far east, from town, following a road. And soon arrived into an entrance of a cave supported by wood frames and pillars that led inside a cave that was all dark inside, but the characters with night vision, and soon I think was Martok who lit a torch, could see that the place was abandoned in a rush. Everyone had to flee because the monsters were attacking them.
Hmm.
And near this place, the group found a pile of rocks that was making some strange noises that was soon discovered to be a dwarf uh, passing the night inside the cave. And without anything better, or with no better options, decided to join the group into clearing the mine, which led the party deeper into this cave. Soon Rain decided to kind of split and explore a separate room, which made him run into a Grail that attacked him by surprise, but with swift handling of the sword, he finished it off in less than 6 seconds. Then the party grouped out together again, and from the other side of this same cave, there was a basilisk that Max equipped his owl with a mirror to work the same trick that had worked before, and it did. The basilisk turned into a statue. In the deeper level of the mine, there were 3 scared couples that asked for help getting out of this cave, and they say that they would like to stay at a town to work in there instead of trying to survive in the wilderness. And the party had to put some thought on this, but the couples were let out, but told to wait and not go too far. In this same area, there was Martok's scarf next to a room that had a fossil of a strange creature, later identified as the skull of a mind flayer. And in another room, Brutus found another piece of a kind of collection of books inside gems. Was there when everyone felt the rumbles on the walls, and soon a giant snake creature emerged from the underneath the earth and started attacking. The party successfully defended themselves, and the creature fled, gravely injured. But now we are here at the start of a new session.
What the hell was that, guys? Attila took a real beating. Have you seen that kind of monster before?
I've not seen one like that, but it obviously was scared by my might.
My concern is that it was smart enough to run.
Maybe it went to get help.
Are we still in turn order to shoot it or not? Or did it run
No,
off?
combat's over.
Okay. Well, I feel a bit beat up, but I'm still good to go. Want to go after it? I think we should head further down and investigate and try to shut this down and close this mine off. It's safe for mining. Just tell them to don't mine so deep again.
What makes you think they'll listen?
Oh, I'm muted. I was gonna say it seems to have no problem finding its way through the rock itself. We could run into it at any time. It could come back
Ah,
in a few seconds.
what options do we have? Resting in this unsafe place. We have nothing against the elements in here, do we?
I'm also concerned with the what if it brings down the whole mine around us? This may not even have been the creature that they were referring to when they sent us on this task.
Well, I believe we need to kill this creature regardless, because this creature is a danger to the mine. Even if we close it off, this creature might mine new paths for the Durgar and the what did you call them again, Dylan? People that were after you.
Oh, the drows.
Right. So citizens of the Underdark might come through anyway.
Fuck, I already made a roll about that last week.
Hmm.
Well, what do you suggest, that we just follow after it?
I do. Let's hope it's the only one they have that knows this path, and just make sure it doesn't tunnel through anymore. We've heard clicks before, and we know when it's about to attack, right? We hear clicks in the walls. So I think we should kill it so it doesn't tunnel through again.
Lead the way. So then lead the way.
I'm kind of messed up. I'm holding the torch. I'll be slightly behind you guys.
How's everyone else feeling?
I'm honestly doing great.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, same.
Okay, I will. Come here, Martok. I'm gonna mutter a little prayer as you see my hands kind of radiate with this energy, and I'm gonna touch you and give you about 10 healing.
Feels a lot better right
Do you see now, Dylan?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Okay.
now. Down the hole, white man.
There is no further path from here.
Didn't the creatures dig a big hole like Predator when they do the whole tunnel thing into the earth?
Well, I guess it did, but since there's no further map, I would say it collapsed on itself.
Aha.
I'm certainly not walking in there anyway.
How about us jumping down the hole with, I don't know, maybe we can climb down, or if anyone else got a better idea.
It went this way, didn't it? Like, I went into this wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going. I don't want to go in there.
Yeah, we can.
If that's what you meant.
No, jump down the hole of the waterfall out here, Rain.
Yeah.
Maybe someone has a way
You want to do that now?
Getting us down.
Okay, I mean, I'll slowly walk down. Wait, is there no other way? What about this way? Is this? Oh, this is something.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'll slowly walk down then.
Less cool. And as you start clinging to these walls, you notice that this stone soon starts to turn into more like. Well, not soon. You descend pretty far down, and soon this stone wall starts to become more like dirt, and it starts getting humid. But as you keep going down and down and down, and it doesn't seem to stop, and your dark vision doesn't seem to be able to reach any bottom of this giant hole.
Okay, and I come back because first I want to like actually tie myself regardless. Because if I get knocked off the wall, I'll still just fall. So I want to tie myself with a piton or something to this first, and then I'll resume.
Okay.
Let's go for like maybe.
Do you have
I'll
feather
walk
fall and just jump down?
I
could use
I
my
do, but I
owl
don't have any
to see
spells
if there's
left.
something.
Hmm.
I could use my owl to see if there's something down
Oh
there.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
that'd be
cool,
better,
man.
to be honest.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my owl just like free bomb down the middle of the cavern until it sees a ground.
How many feet can it descend per turn?
It's
Running.
if you're just falling without like the ability to fly, then it's 60 feet a turn. But my owl can fly faster than that, so I don't know exactly.
It'd be kind of like
If my
dashing,
owl, if my
straight
owl,
down.
yeah, if my owl dashes straight down, it would be 120 feet. It's got a 60-foot fly speed.
After almost a minute, your owl flies almost a mile down, and there doesn't seem to be any bottom.
God damn! And then that would cut off what I can actually see through its eyes, etc. Yeah, I don't think there's a bottom.
So in the previous room, can we look if there's any hidden door or passages?
Which room?
The room where the
Like either
worm
of these,
disappeared.
really.
Yeah, either of those two. That would be good if we split up and try to search for a secret passage.
Other than the collapsed tunnel that the creature left as it fled, there doesn't seem to be any more passages in that room.
On the way over here, as I was ferried over in the bucket, I saw that there's a passage behind the waterfall. That might be a way into somewhere.
Oh, that is in the very first floor, and it leads into the flowing underground river.
Rain, didn't you go into the
Mhm.
kobold room? Did that lead any further inside this mine? Or did you
No,
not
I think
check?
it was a dead end. I can check again. So I'll walk around here, untie myself and leave the rope there for a second. And I'll just walk in.
You can just walk on walls, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it
yeah.
appears to be dead ends.
Yeah.
This
It looks like a
crack
dead
in
end.
the wall, there presumably were gems that were dug out, but not necessarily further passages.
Or can I just check here? Like, can I check? Presumably these are like mining veins that they're mining. So can I just check to see if there's a passage here?
Okay.
15.
Yeah, definitely it's just a vein that has been dug out.
Seems like a dead end. Oh, we should have asked those kobolds where the entrance was. It seemed like it would be obvious.
Well, it seems like a dead end from here, and I think I have an idea. If we're able to blow up where the waterfalls begin on the level above, we might be able to flood this entire tunnel system. That would make it really hard for anyone tunneling through to get in here. I don't know what you think about that.
I don't think it would necessarily cause any more water to come down. This is water. This cave hasn't filled up, and this water has been probably flowing for centuries or thousands of years.
But it doesn't seem like there's a way down or a way out anywhere.
Could we just backtrack, go the way we came?
Yeah, we probably should. I mean, this looks like a dead end. We've walked all the rooms and checked them out, and there's no obvious way out here or down. Maybe we should look up and try to collapse further up. Regardless, we can do nothing at this floor.
Does Thorin have a nose for to somewhere we can go here? Being that you are a miner.
Can I what is it? I have advantage on like history checks for anything to do with stonework. Would I be able to roll anything like that?
For what?
I'm just pulling on my blink. Yeah, stone cutting.
Yeah, things got it.
Masonry or something like that.
Yeah, but what are you trying to recall?
Where like the entrance would be, or where we could go.
Yeah, okay. That sounds reasonable.
Come on. Speak louder. My mic is not picking me up.
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear.
Good, good, good. In the meantime, Brutus, what was that you found in there? What are you looking for, those strange glowing crystals?
I don't exactly know, but I found a few of them now. But this one seemed to almost call out to me.
But why?
I don't know. I wish I could tell you more, Martok. I really don't know.
That's really strange.
You would know that this is a natural formed mine. This hole has been here for maybe even the very beginning of things, and around it, these precious stones grew as they got older and older. But the entrance had to be dug from the surface. So basically, it was like a pocket inside the earth that people got from the top. So there's nothing like besides the hole that keeps falling down. The only entrance or exit is the one from where, well, not you came from because you dug your own way here, but the others, there's only one entrance, in other words.
Perhaps that creature we killed was the one that had been harassing them, but the sound of us brought that other thing out. But maybe swatting it away like that will keep it from terrorizing the miners.
I still think we should. If this is a bottomless pit that's natural, it goes all the way down into a bottomless pit. We should try and close that part off. They won't be able to come in.
What if we toss the creature down it?
Or just a rock.
You've
Or
not
Martok.
seen Lord of the Rings, have you?
No, I
Just-
haven't.
Wait, have
Yeah.
you actually not, Dylan?
No.
Oh my god.
Wow. Get out of here. No, just kidding.
Make sure you watch the extended edition.
I'm just seeing that they when they knock that head of that thingamajig down the well, and it just boom,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
boom, 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 and then it wakes up the beast at the bottom.
You
Yeah.
full of a dope.
Throwing anything inside the hole doesn't produce any sound because it is wide enough to not knock into the walls.
Oh, okay.
And besides, the noise from the waterfall falling would quiet down anything that it hits.
Okay. Going into this room where I picked up the scarf, you said there
Yeah.
was an illithid encrusted into the stone,
Yeah, fossil.
a fossil. Hey, Dylan, will you be able to pick this out of the wall as proof? What's going on in here?
Ooh, I could definitely take a stab at it.
Okay, if you're trying to remove the fossil from the wall, roll me, would say Dex check, or if you have minor tools, I'll roll with the minor tools with proficiency.
Here, borrow this. Hand him my pickaxe.
Shovel.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
that count as miners tools?
If you're
Surely.
proficient with
No,
minor
well,
tools,
we know.
you can add your proficiency.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll just go with the dex check. Well, I don't have a plus to it, but I believe.
Believe.
Oh no.
As you start kind of paring down the rocks around this, there's a sleep on one of the rocks, and it goes straight into the skull, making it shatter, and it falls into the ground. revealing the inside of the cranial cavity. But inside of it, you can see something shimmering, like kind of like a glow where the brain should be.
Ooh, I want to take a little peek at what that shimmering thing is.
He meant
You
to
grab
do that.
this stone, and it appears to have its own glow. Although not very strong, it certainly shines from the inside. But you would have to spend some time with it to know exactly what you're holding.
Identify.
It's all on the it's all on the flick of the wrist.
Is it?
What?
What's on the flicker of the wrist?
I was just. Oh no, I was just making a joke.
All right.
Do you actually have identify?
I do.
Oh, do you want to use it?
Do we only cast identify on it?
I think
I
you can
don't.
ritual cast it.
That's like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. It is a ritual. I
Wow.
will just do that if everyone's fine with chilling.
Yeah. Can I identify or at least look in 10 minutes into this? Whatever it is, wolf idol I found.
The
at
wolf carving.
first floor or something.
Yeah, the wolf carving just looks to be a regular non-magical handcraft.
Okay.
But after 10 minutes of working your magic to dig into the secrets of this tiny crystal, you identify it as a psi crystal.
Ooh. Nice.
Don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
I think they use it to make Crystal Pepsi.
Is that not the one that
given your
works like a
character-
sorcery spell slot? Or is a sorcery points?
I do not know. You would
Hmm.
have to find out. But given everyone's background, I would say the only person that could have some knowledge about this would be Rain or Max, but that would even require a check, either a history. Yeah, history.
Do it.
In regard,
Okay.
oh good lord, voice crack. In regards to this cave, though, maybe we
15.
should just blow the entrance. It's already pretty picked over.
Yeah, you may be right. It's close down the mine, but where are the people of this poor town gonna get their income from? We have to think of the people.
Cave and cut their losses. I mean, they were already losing the ones here. They're mining for scraps. We spent an hour and we found nothing. And we're way more able-bodied than the ones in town.
Yeah.
Do you want to make the history checks to see if you know about the stone? Rain or Max?
Oh,
I
Rain
did,
did
I got
15.
15.
15, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. If Max rolled, I do not see it.
Oh yeah, sorry, 1 second. History.
Okay. Yes.
Ooh, nice
Wow.
roll, man. 17.
Rain, you don't know how this stone got in here, but Max would know that this. Well, you wouldn't know how the stone got in there as well, but you do know that it has some telecommunication properties.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, I know it's okay. So I obviously know that's associated with mind flayers.
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
the last session you were the one to make the check for the Mind Flayer skull, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
you would
sure it
know
was
that
me. Yeah.
they can communicate telepathically.
Well, I'll mull over it for a second. And then, well, actually, let me put myself over here first of all. I'll walk over. This crystal is used by these creatures to communicate, much the same way that you do, Martok.
Really?
Telepathically, I mean to say.
By the way, this is an item that you can find in the D&D Beyond item folder. So
Ooh.
whoever wants to hold it should add it to their inventory.
Is that what it does? It only telepathy, back and forth as attuned?
You would have to try it and attune to it to find out.
Wow, that's badass.
I'm tempted to say that it might be better not to attune to this. We don't know what this thing was communicating with, or if something will answer if we try and do the same.
But what if we could use it to help us?
We could, but there's no telling that it won't. I mean, we already have dealt with the maiden. We don't know how she was communicating with others, or how she came to find us, so it could even be of something like this. Maybe if it's even listening now. I'm not sure exactly how these stones work. I just know that they're used to communicate. Over how long a distance, I'm not sure.
I mean,
Well,
I think it's a blessing in disguise
powers
as
there.
well, like Brutus says. It's a, I mean, it was meant to shatter. It was meant that Thorin found it.
Perhaps either yourself or Thorin should take it, if only because you're familiar with that kind of communication.
No, I think Thorin, finders keepers.
I mean, if any of you guys want it, I'm more than happy to give it away. I don't know of much use I have for a side crystal at the moment. Oh wait, I lied. I need one for my homunculus. I think.
Oh, it's all good, man. Like I said, finders keepers. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
But like you said, Brutus, we should make our way across and up and try to close this tunnel. It doesn't look like there's anything in here for us. I do, however, want to see where that waterfall comes from at the next level. It might be a trek to get into it, but it looks like there was a path behind it.
What do you suggest?
We take the road up to the next level, and I mean, I can fly across, or maybe I know Reigns is quite adept at scaling walls, and maybe he can put the pittons in the walls with the rope, so we can all climb across to see what's up in there. Maybe there's more to this cave. Or mine.
Well, I don't know.
Perhaps
Suppose
we should just
all
go
wanna
back
find out.
to the kobolds and see. They did say they will wait for us, so
How trustworthy are kobolds?
I'd be surprised if they were still there.
even so, we might have to retrace our steps regardless.
All right, let's head on back then. You want me to
I'm back.
carry you across? I can do the whole bucket rope thing for you to go over here.
I'll just walk over.
I will.
Oh man, I wanted to
drag
throw
you guys
Max.
to the-
Fuck myself outside.
Ah,
What the heck is this?
What is happening? No.
We
That
found a
is
new.
not.
We found it. We found it, guys. It was down this path.
What this?
Hold on, stop moving. Stop moving. I have to select your turn.
Yeah, I accidentally put myself in there.
I stumble into the
See,
wall. It's a hidden entrance.
Leads you
I found
here.
a secret door.
No.
There. Focus ping. There you go.
when stuff like that happens, it makes me wonder how Roll20 does like doors and walls and
Ah.
stuff.
When you
Yeah,
back
just the
by the
pantry.
steps, you find the kobolds didn't run too far away,
Oh, good.
and the one with the fake wings is gonna go chill and say, "Hey, we were waiting. We do not want to be eaten by anything that could be lurking."
Don't you worry, kobolds. We got your back. We're here to make sure you get to the surface. But Rain's got some ideas of how you would get some work in town. Don't you, Rain?
Well, I can certainly direct you. So I'll say this in Draconic. We could direct you some. We could put a good word in for you to assist. Maybe even mines. We know of other mines you could lend your handiwork to. But first, we'd like you to direct us to all the veins and rooms in this mine. And I'll go over describing where we went and also where we were attacked by the creature. And I'll describe it. I won't bother mentioning about the mind flare or the crystal, but I'll just describe like roughly the areas we went in, we found them, and then ask them did they know of any other areas of the mine or that we missed.
I
So
believe
I can make if you want I could or sorry, go on. Yeah.
I believe that is the whole mine.
Is that so? I'll just do an inside check. I want to see if they're in
Okay.
case they're hiding a stash or something. Oh, not 20. I don't know why it rolled
Wow.
twice, but
No, yeah,
yeah,
we'll
it
take the
was
first.
not 20 for a 19. But
Yeah, he doesn't seem to know much about this place either.
I will tell Rain with my telepathic link, like, good idea to let them mine in here while we collapse the mine.
do we want to do that?
Yeah, I will tell you as well, Rain. I've heard as well that the speaker of Targos, he is looking for hires right now. So maybe he's been
Yeah.
around towns looking for people for coin that he can hire. I don't know what the task is, but maybe there's work in Targos.
I can't respond back, but yeah, I think I
Yeah,
mentioned to the party before that we should hire them. But if that's what we want, I'll tell them that there's work in town that the speaker might consider them for that.
I mean, we can
Um,
certainly hire them.
yeah.
It's totally up to you, man. It's fine with me. I think it's cool.
Well, it's up to the group really, but I was just thinking for carrying stuff.
Yeah.
But if we're worried about, yeah, I know like for DM or meta reasons, like organizing that can be difficult. But
I mean, if the kobolds were to accompany you, they wouldn't join you in combat or social encounters.
okay.
It would be our entourage.
Well, in any case, I'll just thank them then for their help, and I guess there's nothing in here for us. If that's the whole mine, they seem to be truthful. Then we seem to have run into everything. I guess the only thing I would say is how deep did the owl go?
The what?
How deep did the owl go?
A
When he
deep
flew
mine.
down the hole.
Around like a while and didn't find anything.
But how
Oh, yeah.
deep is a while? Like
1 minute,
Yeah.
120 feet times 6 or 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the owl flew down more than a mile, and after a mile, Max's connection with the owl cuts, so the owl had to
Oh, okay,
return.
okay.
Let's screw over the DM
Okay.
and jump down. And use Featherfall when we see the bottom.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing else for it really. For us rather.
I do still think there's some more things, some more secrets in here.
Well, there's the creature that we ran into. If we can bait it out again. I don't know how we did that though. It's probably gone away to lick its wounds and then come back. in future, but maybe for the next unsuspecting people.
Yeah.
And don't fancy fighting something that intelligent in its own territory anyway, so.
Agree.
The bucket lift is in here in case y'all wanna go back up.
So where was the waterfall that looked like it had an entrance behind it? Is the next floor up?
The waterfall is falling from here, but the hole that you're talking about is next level.
Okay, thank you. Let's go with the kobolds on the bucket list so they don't take it up and we can't get up.
Okay, I'll drag you guys to the bucket lift area.
How many
And-
tools and picks and shovels can we pick from this floor?
There's a handful of them.
Okay, so I can add a shovel and a pick to my sheet. Or all of us can.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
I will not drag the cobbles around just to make things easier, but they're close by. And here's the waterfall that you were talking about.
I see the entrance, Rain.
But doesn't that just go back to a different path? That wasn't where we left, or that was like an extra room or anything.
We
Isn't
haven't
that what
been
we said?
down that path at all. If you're able to scout and see where it leads, so maybe the owl can fly in. Because
Are you sure? Was that not? I could have sworn that was just like another way to get to here.
no, I don't think so.
This is the floor we found Thorin on, wasn't it?
Yes. Same floor, but it is
Okay, I
Yeah,
mean, I'll have a
it's
look,
again.
but I'm pretty sure this was going south. So again, I'll tie a rope there. I'll walk over.
Okay.
Can I squeeze through here?
You could, but the current is very strong, and if you try to walk on it, it would push you down. And
Can I walk on the walls here, though?
He doesn't breathe.
let me,
He doesn't breathe, it's
It's-
fine.
let me see if it says how stretched that passage is. So this is 3. Bear with me a moment.
Mhm.
It is big enough for a medium creature to fit through, but you'd still would be pushed by the current.
Okay. And there's no way I can walk on the ceiling there or walls. I have to go through the water.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I won't try it, so. Okay, I'll walk back to where I was. And explain that. It seems to be too strong. I'm not much for swimming, to be honest. There is something behind there. But I had thought that is where we came from. But now that I look at it, it does seem to be a different route. It seems to be completely submerged in water. I don't remember that from where. There was a passage to the south of where we found Thorin. I think I had thought that's where that led to, but
Yeah,
do you want to explore?
This is a bit meta, but didn't you say, Max, that you wanted to conjure up a familiar that can like a seahorse?
Yeah.
Does that mean you need to get rid of the owl?
Yeah, it would take like an hour or so.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's a red herring. Maybe it is. They thought it.
Well, it's
maybe-
definitely a part of the map that it's like when I went over there, I could see into it. It was larger than just
Rain,
It
do
could
you
go
think
on
it-
for a while, you know.
so Rain,
It's
do you
probably
think
worth to check. But
how do we get in there, and do we safely traverse it to get into that larger body of water without drowning?
You would
Mm,
remember that coming into the mine, there were two paths. You
yeah.
took one and didn't take the other.
Yeah, I had thought that the other led to here. Because I don't know if you guys went in that room, but I went a little bit further south when we found the rock that was breathing that was Thorin, you know. I thought like the further south of that was this thing. But I mean, we can go, like, if there's nothing, I can walk around.
See if you can get to it from the other side, but I do not believe so.
Okay.
I think this is a
Walking here.
underwater river.
Ah, okay, there is some water here.
There is?
Yep, you found it.
Ooh.
Okay, Okay,
As
I'll
you
come
step
back.
into
I'll come
the
back around to where
water-
it was.
Hold on.
And then we come
Oh
back
yeah,
to
you
where you're
can
at.
move me if you want.
Still, right now, and roll some initiative.
Huh?
Where was it? Oh no,
Do you want me to go back where I
my
came from,
worst fears.
Icarus?
You're fine right there,
8.
but everyone hold
What the
positions
hell?
and roll initiative.
Do we hear clicking in the walls?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
Why does
did
this
you
keep
select
happening?
your token, right?
Mark token.
I rolled
and then
8.
Click.
Oh, I had to click. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Boom.
Do I have to roll
Sorry.
again and you just make it 8? There you
Yeah.
go. Okay. Oh no, that one was 21.
So rain is 8. What a shame.
Very dexterous.
Thorin is good. Max is good.
I had myself clicked and on there. I don't know why I'm not. But if I roll higher this time, we're gonna use that.
It says 11.8.
Okay, I rolled an 11.08. But yeah, but I'm not on the thing. Okay, there we go.
Perfect. And as you step into the water, rain, it kind of like moves on a natural way and starts to kind of tries to grapple you and submerge you into this river. And because it was a surprise attack, it goes first in initiative turn. So hold on. What is happening? Oh, it rolled 23 anyways. Holy shit.
Okay.
Wow. So it goes first and second turn. It has 2 consecutive turns then. Jesus.
It tries to constrict you. Does a 10 hit? It does not, I am
No.
guessing.
Nope.
Okay, that was a surprise attack, and now the turn actually starts, so he's gonna try to do so again. 16?
No.
It does not. Wow. Hold on, let me see.
Isn't it a contested check? I thought it was a strength roll versus athletics or acrobatics or something.
For what?
Grapple.
Some things have to hit you first.
Yeah, certain things just have abilities where they can grapple you.
Oh, okay. So this is an attack with a grapple. Okay.
Yeah, you see this water tries to envelop you and push you into the water, but you manage to get it off you, and it doesn't do anything to you. As now it is Martok's turn. You guys have no idea that this is happening because the noise of the waterfall doesn't allow you to hear, and you are in another room. So
Okay, I'll just walk along like I'm just doing whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see nothing, and then my turn.
all right, British. Your source of light just run off. What do you do?
Yeah, but I knew the direction he was, so I will follow that direction. 5,
1, 2,
10,
3,
15,
4,
20,
5,
25.
6.
Okay, yeah.
30 feet would get you there.
Okay.
Thorin, do you have dark vision? Night vision, I mean?
Yes, I do.
Let me give it to you, because they didn't put it back.
I feel it's a Grell coming on. It's going to be
Yeah.
double crit before we get there.
And
I won't say anything, but
will dash up to where Martok is, so I can have my light. 5, 10, or that might be 15. I don't know. What direction?
All
I mean,
right.
we're just heading out the
This
mine.
brings you to Huck.
Okay. Huck,
Just
what?
finding where that waterfall came from. Rain
Okay.
went to
I will
investigate.
just end my turn here and follow my next movement based on what Martok or the others do.
I'm going to end my turn right here.
Yeah, that's
Uh, I would like to, since the thing's not here, we don't know where it's coming from. I'm gonna use my channel divinity that we got back from that short rest to make my weapon sacred.
Oh,
So
what short rest?
the one that we got like at this in last session. I know for a fact we took one. I'm not imagining things. It might have
Mhm.
been 2 sessions ago, but we haven't long rested since the cabin. I know that we took a short rest after the cabin.
You did long rest after the cabin.
I don't think
Is
we
from
No,
the
we
night-
short rested on the way back from the cabin to south of Loneywood. We got a short rest worth. Started the last session. That was it.
Yeah.
Didn't you burn that on getting
Oh,
all your
that's
spells
right.
last
You
time?
haven't long rested. Oh, that was my
Yeah,
bad.
we haven't long rested. No, I
Okay.
didn't burn that because I wasn't able to because I had already used that because that's
Hmm.
once a day.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
Okay, now it's Rain's turn, and I want to see you one-shot this thing again.
okay. Okay, I guess I'm in. Hang on, I'll move over here first of all. That's not opportunity, right? So you guys, I can see you guys now. I don't know if you can see me.
Nope.
Okay.
Martin cannot, but Brutus can.
So I'll call out that I'm here, and I don't think I want to. Oh, fuck! I don't have that as a spell slot anymore. Let me see. Let me read. Hang on. Let me read this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Misty Step and teleport to here. Is that okay?
Yep.
Or could I? No, I
did
can't
you
do
see
that.
the message I sent in chat, Cass?
Yeah, I'm
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I just
doing that. No worries.
you're good.
Okay, I'll teleport over here with Misty Step. Hang on, let me cast that. Oh, I did. So I'll appear in this like silvery mist and say, "There's some creature in the water that grabbed me. They tried to pull me under.
What?
Something made of liquid. It wasn't unlike either of the 2 things we fought before.
Defend yourselves.
It's this way, but I could see your approach, but I'm not sure you could see it. It was in the water itself. I don't know how we combat something like this.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Nice.
There's 5 of us and 1 of them.
Do we have anything that can create ice or snow to freeze it in place? I'm not
Well, we
sure how
could
effective
shock
our
it with
weapons will be.
lightning.
That might work. Okay, so then I'll walk back 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Well, I'll stay here so I can see it.
Where the heck are you?
Okay.
Can you not see that I walk down this way? Oh, you're on the other side of that. Oh,
And the other side of that wall, yeah.
yeah. Okay, I can only see
Okay,
Brutus,
I
then.
see at the top of your.
I can
token.
somehow see you. I think it's because your token is just on this side of the wall. I'm literally to the right of you. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to see you, but I can see you on the map. So
Wait, you guys can't see each other?
No,
That's funny.
I can see the top of his token is like on the other side of the wall.
Afterwards, I'll have to send this picture.
It's,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll end my turn here. I'm presuming Brutus, you saw which way I went. So
Okay,
Yeah.
this brings us to Max, who is deeply unaware of things. Max?
Oh, my push to talk wasn't working. I was talking. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just like lingering behind, maybe trying to investigate some more. When all of a sudden I just hear loud noises coming from like, what happened now? As I start like scrambling my way over there. I guess I'll just dash.
Yeah, you can do that. And since your owl has much more movement than you, it's if you made your way there, your owl could make even more if he dashes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my owl can go like over double my speed. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Seeing that this has no immediate targets around, Rain, you can see that it becomes one with the water again. Oh, fuck.
mm,
No, wrong. That was the wrong command. Hold on.
nothing's changed for me anyway. So.
There.
Oh, okay. I'll shout that out to the guys. I'm not going near it though.
Attack.
My turn again. I'm gonna walk up to. I thought Rain was here. Which way did you go? Did you run away, Rain?
No. South. He went around that corner.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's nothing in here, Rain. What are you talking about?
If I can hear you, I'll answer.
Yeah.
Try and guide you this way. Yep.
And I will hold my action if something pops out of the water and shoot it. That's my turn.
Okay. Brutus. You again just see a regular looking river.
Okay. I would like to just go right here, dash, and prepare for whatever the fluff comes out of here. I'm gonna hold my ground.
Okay. Sorry.
Hopefully.
All right. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself, and that'll be my turn.
Are you going the other way?
Oh, whoops, sorry. I thought everyone went. Oh, whoops. Did I go the wrong direction?
We went up and then down again.
There, this
My
time.
bad. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I just couldn't see her on the corner.
Okay, is that your turn?
But yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, back to Rain.
Okay, I'll approach the water slowly. 10, 15. Is there anything else in the room? Like, is this another
That is where
direction we
the
can go?
river is coming from.
Well, I don't want to get in the water, so we should just go back the way we came.
Like a bloody cat, man. Oh yeah, I forgot.
It seems too dangerous.
He really is. That's funny.
I think we should leave.
It's
If all
too
this,
late now,
if all the
man.
cave left's here, then I have no intention of walking into this creature, waiting for it to pull us into that abyss.
If we don't close this cave down, think of how many it'll take that weren't strong enough to get away.
Maybe it leads someplace. Maybe we can dive under and get to the other side of the lake, and maybe we found the culprit of all this and end it once and for all.
Max,
You
you're
want
up.
me to find out, Martok?
Okay. Keep running in. That's my owl. Oops.
If we had like a grid or something we could put in, or a grill,
Grill?
This is the right way, right?
like
Yeah.
there, so that we can't get pushed out into the
Ah,
abyss, even if we're pulled, by the current.
That's all of it. Just to dash over there again. And that's my turn.
Okay. Since you cannot see it, it technically counts as an advantage attack. So it's gonna this water is gonna move again and try to reach to you, Brutus.
I attack it.
Oh yeah, you had your action held. Go ahead.
All right. So I will attack it, and if I hit, I will burn my spell slot.
All right.
I was about to do something.
Do you still have? Oh yeah, after short rest, yeah.
I rolled a freaking 1.
It goes through the water. It does not.
I thought it was a 20, man. I was like, yeah, now we're gonna smite. Yeah, that's it for me.
And it rolled over. Does a 22 hit?
It does. I will use Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
You take 13 bludgeoning damage, minus what the stone endurance reduces.
Is it a nice monster? Is it a nice monster?
It's a water monster.
Oh, it's gonna get missed.
So you take 7 bludgeoning
so I take
damage.
1 damage.
And you got to make me strength save.
Okay.
Wow. You feel it tries to pull you in, but you hold your ground as you are not getting into the grip of this creature. Hey. And now you're up, Martok.
Well, try again. Trying is half the fun. 13.
13 hits.
Ooh. Well, I will both hit it and smite the sucker.
Is your weapon magical?
It is a +1 weapon since I have infused it with my improved pact weapon.
Cool. So you see that these infused arrows burn through this water as it looks like it's taking damage. Wow. Is that 4 dice?
We agreed that I think we agreed that Jeremy, whatever the faces is that does the game design, said it's the equivalent of the Paladin Smite. It's
yeah.
It's 1 plus
that's
the spell level amount of die.
So that's 20.
So
Wow.
that's the end of my turn.
That's a lot.
I can only do it once or twice per short rest. Then I'm out of spell slots.
And as this smite kind of boils this water and kind of evaporates a little bit of this beast. But now you try to being pulled under this river. What do you do?
Does anyone know what this is, by the way? Like at a quick glance,
No.
in game,
Like
in game.
in meta, I don't know what this is. I don't know.
Well, in meta, I would have said like water elemental or something, but like I've probably never seen this.
You either have to make a check, but
Yeah.
that is a turn.
On your turn, yeah.
If you want, you can make it after combat.
Mm.
Okay, well, I'm going to hit this thing as hard as I can. And send
it.
it back from whence it came. If my sheet would want to pull up on Foundry here. Not Foundry.
Foundry.
It would have pulled up on Foundry. Okay, I'm going to roll from... Excuse me.
Oh, is it prone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it
Beyond-
prone, by the way? Can it be prone?
you can
Let me
be
see if it can go prone.
Can it be prone? Yeah.
I don't know if water can be prone.
Dudes are smaller.
No,
if
it,
it's
it
huge.
cannot.
Okay.
Okay, that would have been a 15 because I got a +3 right now, but I can't pull
Yeah,
up my
it
sheet.
hits.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my last level 2 spell slot to Divine Smite this son of a gun.
Okay.
Come on.
Actually, I will save that for the next one to see. Well, no, because I don't know if I'll hit. So fuck it. So there's 12 damage plus 3d8. So 23, and then second attack now.
Oh shoot! I had 2
Okay,
attacks.
cool.
I'm an idiot.
All right.
You ended your turn
20,
with it.
21
I know.
hits.
That's fine.
It does.
So 38 damage.
How does it look?
Oh, as Martok fires its arrow into it, I come in right after the arrow and I just dig in with this war pick and split this water as we just become covered in this watery goo and it fills this cavern.
As it certainly stops being a life form, you see how it corpse fuses with the water and just falls down this hole as it was a drain pulling out the trash
plug, yeah.
of sorts.
Just
The clog, yeah.
Does any of you guys have met any of these creatures before? Then I mean, come on. Water came alive. Is that why you're so afraid of water, Rain?
Well, it's more. I think like in the lore, you know, the whole vampire.
I know,
links.
I understand
Even
that.
more
That's
of
it.
it.
Yeah, I understand that.
Oh, well, it's also that and my something related to my backstory.
You can make me
Which-
history or survival check.
Who?
Rain.
Well, the history's always better for me. I think usually
Come on, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you got +5 on his.
23.
Wow.
Nice.
You know, it was a monster called Water Weird. And
Yeah.
its objective is to trap unaware creatures, submerge them underwater, drown them, and then consume them.
Almost happened actually.
But you're
Was
immune
it-
to
was it
drowning,
like-
man.
Well, that is true,
Yeah.
but he could still like pull me under there or something.
We'll get you some floaties, Rain. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'd become waterlogged.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think is on the other
That
side
would've
of
been
the
interesting.
water? Do they usually protect things? Is that why they're put in
It
here?
looks like just a wall, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe if we
it looks
did
like a
dive
wall.
down. Oh, we can't dive down into water and see if there's anything like a passage.
Mm,
I'll dive in.
well, like
You
there
see-
could be more water bears.
As
Yeah,
you
they were
two
pretty
step in,
Yeah.
need you to make me a
Oh, great.
strength check.
Ah, shit. Not athletics, right? Strength check, straight strength.
Yeah, strength.
I
Or
love how you
athletic.
both jumped in.
What? Send to the fucking game. I critted. I
Oh, you
critted.
did? Wow.
I critted.
Awesome, dude.
I
Yeah, I can
it's a
see-
stupid game. Yeah.
Let's see.
Every time I open this browser, it tells me to reload D&D the importer, and I do that, and it doesn't fix anything.
That is annoying. But yeah, you both managed to stand your ground, although it is no problem for Brutus, but Martog, you can feel the current is trying to pull you.
Ah,
But you managed to stand your ground there.
Jesus. And there's
Do
nothing.
we see anything?
You can only this hole is only big enough to have the water flow,
Okay.
and underneath the water doesn't appear to be anything.
Okay.
Maybe this is the
I'm
point
gonna-
where we should blow up the mine. It will collapse the mine. Oh.
I can't talk to you. I'm underwater. You're talking to me in my mind, I'm assuming, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
respond
of
to
course,
you.
of course. I'll step out of the water then. Ah. Maybe this is the point where the mine is at its weakest. We blow up this waterfall. Maybe the mines will collapse and at the same time get flooded with water and push the rubble further downstream. What do you think, Thorin? Where would you pick the weakest spot of this mine to be to collapse it?
We could probably check out. My best guess would be that creature that's been tunneling through the walls. I doubt it has any idea on how to keep a mine stable. If we could lure it out, if we find out where it travels the most, that's probably the least stable point.
Hmm. The only other place we've heard the clicks in is the room where we found you dug out. Yeah.
Or probably down. That's true. Or we could probably do down here.
What do we think? Like, do we know? So with the, did anyone check to see what the thing was last week?
No, no one did.
What thing? Oh no.
Can
no
I
one
make
did.
a roll for that then? Try and recall of what that thing was in the wall.
Don't think, given your background and the places you've been,
Okay.
you haven't seen anything like that before. Maybe the Goliaths have. So if any of the Goliaths want to make a history check,
Ooh.
I will allow it.
Let's see.
This is the first time you have faced one
Is
of
it
these
his?
creatures.
What did you want? Arcane? Okay.
History.
Oh, of course now.
Martog, you have heard about giant underground worms that can heat themselves up to boiling temperatures to keep themselves alive in underneath the ice. But this could have or could have not been one of those, because the stories that you have heard talk about massive creatures that can swallow up people, and this one didn't look that big enough.
Okay. And is this creature an immediate danger to the mine and getting further tunnels from the Underdark? Like, do we need to hunt it down, or is there more of them? Is there like something we can't hunt down?
Based on the tales that you've heard, you know that these creatures are native to cold places,
Mhm.
so you can assume that they have it Icewind Dale in general.
Okay, so not particular Underdark, just Icewind Dale in
Not
general.
from the Underdark.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So follow-up question then: would they be territorial with the likes of what we just fought? Like, so like, are there any more of them around here? Like, as in exactly here, or where the water would be?
With a check of 16, I don't think you would know the behavior or the way that it acts on its natural environment.
Okay. So you want to blow up the mine here?
Well, depends if Thorin
we can.
identifies this as the weak point.
Hmm.
He is the most qualified
Ooh.
member.
Would I be able to roll for that at all to like determine if this is the best weak point?
From the previous roll that I think was at 23 or something crazy like that,
Mhm.
blowing up these water entrance would make the water flow even stronger, and that could make something.
Hmm.
All right. I'll convey that to everyone else.
Well, how do you suppose we go about this without drowning ourselves?
Well,
Max, you've been awfully quiet. What do you suggest?
I'm not entirely sure what to make of this situation. I've been rather lost in thought as of late on other things.
Well, we're thinking of a way to blow up the mine, and
Oh well,
seeing as
I
none of us
mean,
can breathe too well underwater, your familiar might be a good option.
that is true. Um, if you gave me an hour, I could potentially add an rather explosive spell to my arsenal. Oh no, wait, that'd be longer than that. Our next long rest, I could deal with all of our problems, but not right now.
It was just
Well, I'll
whether
tell
or
you what.
not Thorin's explosive kegs would who would like ignite the fire, so to speak, and be the last one
You
out.
even have explosives?
He couldn't conjure one up, or we're just gonna blow it up then. Oh no, we can't blow it up.
Wait, can I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
have
think I can just
chamber?
pull explosives out of nowhere.
Can't you?
But yeah, I guess I could use my owl to set the fuse. That'd be a good option.
And if you give me an hour, I can also make any tool for whatever we need to.
Detonator timer.
I mean, draft the DM allows it.
A fucking pipe bomb.
Freaking ratchet strap a wake up like alarm, bell alarm onto it.
I'll be freaking awesome. We can play it out.
How do you plan on blowing this up without having materials?
Very well, thank you.
Oh, it was just in my imagination that Thorin could conjure up some stuff with infusions and maybe find a bomb thing, and I don't know. It was just
Wait, can I do that?
I don't know. I have no clue. He
How
can
can
conjure.
you?
Oh,
He can
oh yeah,
conjure like
sorry.
a shit ton of magical items and stuff. I have no clue if there's any explosive in there. I was just pulling something out of my ass. I don't even know what the explosive kegs is called, and that's a magical item on D&D.
I don't even know if there are explosives in 5e.
Well, there's in Baldur's
Alchemist
Gate.
fire. There's alchemist fire.
Oh, there's alchemist
Oh.
fire.
Yeah.
yeah, you can set barrels on fire and stuff.
Oh, that's what Dylan can do. When you have your thieves' tools in hand, you can magically create one set of artisan tools within 5 feet of you. So they do just appear.
Arson wouldn't be just fire.
Artisan tools?
artisan, I understood like arson.
Yes, the arson tools.
Oh, isn't it just fire? Or
Yeah,
is it explosion?
arson is just arson is a crime. Yeah, burning down buildings. But yeah, I
So
did mean artisan.
it's something else in Ireland.
Arson?
Arson tools.
No, arson.
The fun
Arson's the
tools.
same. All right. I think in German as well they say Arsch.
Yeah.
I don't have any. I think I think I have. I'm tinderbox and oil. That's it. I don't know if that will help, but
I have the spell Shatter. I don't know if that's gonna help.
Shatter destroys loose objects, but I don't think it's able to break a wall.
Link it.
Well, it doesn't say it can break a stone wall.
Yeah.
It says
doesn't.
objects take damage.
Yeah.
You could destroy the shaft with it, or not the shaft, like the rafters. That is wooden.
I think our best bet still is just destroying the entrance.
I agree because we don't necessarily know what will happen if we disturb this water system.
I'm not too worried about that. I just don't know if we have the resources right now to accomplish what we're trying to do.
Well, the kobolds did seem to suggest that this was the only way into the mine and out. Should we perhaps... Well, that's what they said, right?
Yeah.
Well, how the fuck did we get in here then?
No, we walked in
Walked
the
in.
way... No, I'm saying, you're saying the entrance. Or do you mean wall this part off? The
Oh
entrance of
no, I
this
was
part.
talking about the other side, the other part. Yeah.
Oh.
No. If we
No, I mean like the whole mine. But
we will.
can't we just tell people like that this is that like the water thing didn't seem to leave the water, so we could just we can just say like if there's another one, just stay out of here. I guess the problem was that other creature we fought. Like that walling off anywhere like here isn't going to stop that. That's why we either like kill that thing or abandon the whole mine. I think, or risk that it will come back.
Oh, unless it's filled with water, then it's just gonna drown. It's just gonna whatever it tunnels into is just gonna fill with water. Depends how much water it is.
Well,
of
that
course.
no, I don't think we can reliably drain it without ruining the mine anyway.
That's what we're doing. I want to ruin the mine.
Yeah. So then, well, okay. Let's just do it then. Either here or block it off. I guess either way, it makes the mine unusable.
If you say there's no option for us to collapse the mine inside DM, then I think my vote is for same as Brutus then to collapse the entrance. That one we can at least dig out and picks. It's gonna take a long time to do it, but yeah.
Does everyone agree with that?
Yeah. Either here or
I agree
the
with that.
entrance. I'd be more inclined to just. I was gonna sneeze there. More inclined to just block the entrance, because then maybe in future if we learn more about the creature we can come back and clear it out. But if either way blocking the entrance means it renders it unusable, or destroying the mine renders it unusable, I think the entrance at least can be cleared out in future. I don't know. I'd be more in favor of that, to be honest.
Okay, so is everyone leaving the mine to destroy the entrance?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me. As everyone leaves the mine, it is again a few hundred feet of climbing up some rough carved steps that leads to the mine entrance, and soon you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Don't worry, you didn't die. And again, there's this wooden frame supporting it. You could try to block it out in the back or at the front.
Take your pick, guys.
Hmm. Front, probably.
Or both.
Yeah, I'm going with front.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, I would say between the effort of the party combined, you're able to chop off and tear away this uh, kind of gate-shaped entrance to the mine, and the rocks are definitely loose at this point. Having someone pop down with a pickaxe or a war pick or a war hammer would make this collapse on itself, and it definitely makes the mine inaccessible now.
Well done. I think we've done a great service to this town, or in the long run, probably a disservice when it comes to making the money, but at least the people of this town are safe.
I
And
would
it is
agree.
nearly nighttime, and I have to go open the door, so I think this is a good point to have a little break. If you guys want to RP, go ahead. I'll BRB.
All right, people gonna come back. Seconds.
I get some water. Hmm. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yerbo? Yerbo?
Yes.
Good, good, good. So I take you aside for a little conversation. And
Sure.
ask you what, I mean, we're both Goliath that are both fighting for the freedom of this region. What is your intent? Like, why are you doing this?
Not sure how much longer I have.
Well,
World's unforgiving.
but what are your
Plus, my reputation, main reason I'm doing this.
Hmm.
If my tribe will not recognize me for who I am and what I've done, then perhaps maybe Icewind Dale will.
So you are doing this for yourself. Yeah. Is the glory for you or is it for the people?
Yeah. A bit of both.
All right.
And not really glory for the people, more the ability to have the choice. Why are you doing this?
I mean, I do it out of. I mean, I hate the oppression of the people and the evil elements. I mean, I want to protect the people and make sure there's peace in this region, maintain the freedom, just support fair laws, and prevent any imbalances of power, wealth, influence, and such. Maybe
Well,
we're
I hope you'll be alive much longer because even after the rhyme's gone, that'll be an issue, I believe.
well.
Maybe we can tackle it together.
Maybe we
I'll
can.
be your assistant.
You will be my assistant. No, I
You
was.
sounded like a politician right there. I was
Yeah,
I was ready to vote for you.
I was just gonna see if your intent was the same as mine. If we aligned to protect the people of this region and to make it a better place for everyone.
What is up?
Called roleplay cast? Jeez, dude.
Hmm.
What?
God. Martok and I were having a heart to heart,
Hmm.
speaking about Goliaths and the way we do things. I've never really thought about the other people, to be honest with you, Martok. I've lived with my tribe my whole life. Now that this rhyme is affecting me, it's now my problem as well. Helping the people along the way is a benefit of it.
I understand. Well, at least we align on that point. Maybe not the reasons for it. Should probably get on
I'm
it.
sad I missed it.
What have people ever done for you, Martok?
Well, I think that I've lived for a long time, and I think this region is my home, and I want the best for it. I want the best for its people. I think that as a native of this region, we should be the keepers and the guardians of peace, the freedom.
DM, how are Goliaths treated by people?
They are. It is more actually the Goliaths trying to be aside from the Ten-Towners than the Ten-Towners trying to cast them out. So it's more like a.
But okay, that's fine. But like for example, like if they run into each other, how is the interaction? Like, is it cordial or is it more like fear from the people, or is it reverence, or you know what I mean?
More reverence than fear, but definitely when someone sees a Goliath, they are like, "Wow!"
I guess I just feel like Goliaths would not be traditionally accepted by people of the towns. So maybe I harbor a little bit of resentment for that because I've not spent too much time with them.
I don't think we should resent anyone. I mean, I think we should take a more active role in protecting this region. But I've been a leader for a long time. I'm an old man, but I believe that we are the ones that should step up and protect this region from all the elements that are coming from abroad, trying to influence it in a bad manner.
That's what we've been trying to do, at least. And your wisdom, as well as everyone else's, are definitely swaying me a bit. Not just doing this for myself as much.
Maybe we can revisit this later on.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Is everyone back?
I am.
Yeah.
Rain?
Yep.
Okay. With the mine cleared of monsters, one of them kind of escaped, but it was left gravely injured. By the way, I want to kind of know what you did to the creature. It nearly died, so if you want to add any scars, cut any limbs, what do you want to do with it? Because I think everyone except Max got a hit.
Oh, just slice that.
What you mean got a hit?
I mean, got to hit the creature.
Hmm.
Don't want to add any flavor to it.
Sure.
It's got like a little nervous tick whenever it sees a flame now because it remembers my wall.
Okay. And with the mine entrance collapse, the group starts heading back into town now with night falling upon the land. You can see this aurora crossing the sky, more of a sign of a dark spell being cast upon this land to keep the sun at bay than a... Oh shit, now that I realize it is your background, Brutus. More than a sign, is more a dark sign than a beautiful sight, because this is the spell that people say that this is the spell that the Frost Maiden casts to keep this dark on perpetual darkness. And town is preparing to shut down their business, close down their doors, and get ready to spend their night into the... Give me just a minute, they have to open the door. Sorry.
What do you mean by that? What backstory? Brutus? Lighten us.
Suppose you'll never know.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah shit, where are you guys heading first?
I mean, I've been here. Probably to what's her nuts or the speaker
Yeah.
or Auraris.
Walrus, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go speak to
Heading
her.
into the town hall. It is still not done with business, certainly closing soon, but sees you enter in and say, "Wow, didn't expect you to come back so soon. I hope you bear good news."
Go ahead, you entered first, Brutus. Tell him.
I did. I didn't think I did.
Yeah, Thorin's gonna slap his back. Yeah, it's your turn.
It went really well. That's why you hired the best. I wasn't kidding when I told you that before. But yes, it's
And
done.
I see you bring a new friend with you. I didn't keep you into account for the payment about the mine, though.
About the
Look
money.
at you, Thorin.
Oh yeah, he provided at least 50% of the help in this venture, and was of great help in shutting down a mine.
Yes, how
On what
important was this mine to the town? You might want to sit
Well,
down. We have some unfortunate news.
all our resources come from
We
it.
killed your pet water weird.
Well, the resources in there seem to be quite depleted, and due to the safety concerns surrounding it, we had to close the entrance as there were some creatures lurking up. Have you heard of the Underdark?
I have not.
Probably best that way. But there's some creatures that have been coming up. We faced one, we managed to fight it off and bat it away, but there's no telling how many more could come up. And just given that, we decided to close the entrance.
You what?
Like I said, we had to close it.
Did you just break everything and make it inaccessible?
Essentially, we closed the entrance using a few explosives that we acquired. You could definitely get it out. It's just going to take some time and a lot of manpower.
You fools! This wasn't the job.
Well, you asked us to take care of the issue and free up the mine, which we did.
But the mine was supposed to be working.
I don't remember that being a part of the deal.
Great, now I have to invest into opening up the mine again. Thank you so much. Now
You're
you can
welcome.
get out of my sights.
You're going to pay us first. We did the job.
You closed down the main incoming of my people. Do you
If it
expect
wasn't
me
for
to give
us, I do expect you to pay us. How would you even gone into the mine with this creature in there? You sent us in there for that.
Yeah, for the creature to not be in there and my people to be able to extract these resources it has.
And do you mind if I interject?
Of course. Help me, please. I'm dying.
What we did, we d- Go away, Cody. Stop playing him. um, what we did was for the safety of this town. You wouldn't have the manpower to reestablish this place because they'd all be dead. And I'd suggest, and I'm subtly spellcasting suggest, you see things from our perspective.
Is it a what save?
It isn't in, let me pull it up. There. Oh, wait. No, that did not display it for you.
Yeah, I did. DC 14 wisdom save, yeah?
There it is. Yeah.
If it passes, even if you sort of casted it, does it take any notice?
No, he doesn't take any notice.
Okay. So go on what you were saying. I'm just letting you know it passed. Hold on.
No,
hang on.
he did pass.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, in that case, let me ramble on for about 6 more seconds. And just being able to say that you're so concerned with the money you're spending when there were so many lives on the line is just utter negligence from someone of your authority. And I suggest you take that into consideration when listening to us about all of these things.
Okay, you can cast it again.
He doesn't get immunity or something. You just keep casting it.
That's
It
a
doesn't
good
say
point. Let
anything.
me say in the spell. Nope.
That is crazy. I suggest you fail your next suggestion spell.
Okay, it failed this time.
All right, thank God I couldn't subtle spellcast it more
was
than
like
twice.
kind of standing like this, leaning into the desk, but then kind of leans back down, crosses arms, and thinks for a second. Well, keeping in mind the lives of the townfolk were involved. This is not the first time the mine has to be cleared out of monsters, but playing with the lives of my people is not the right call. I
Well,
think you're in the right, but I think I will have to use what I had saved for your payment to invest on some sort of new income for my people. Maybe increase the capacity of the fleet to get more fish out of the lake. Or maybe invest on more hunting tools for them to go into the forest and get more game. Maybe we can start selling those.
What do you all think?
you can
I
always
suggest you
reestablish
tell
it.
her.
Go ahead, Brutus.
Oh no. I just wanted an apology for her raising her voice, but that's it. That's fine. We can brush past that.
Was a moment of frustration. I didn't know there were other options available for me.
Oh, there of course is. I mean, this is a very rich region, and this cannot be the only mine. There must be
It might be a
vein.
rich region, but during these harsh times, it's hard to harvest resources from the outside.
You have no other natural mine in this region. This is the only one.
This is the only gem mine known in the region. The other is common ore, iron, copper, that sort of stuff.
Well, for the safety of the people, maybe you should mine something else that the creature won't dig into.
Wanted to have something kind of unique with the gems because the dwarves from the Dwarven Valley already gather a lot of the iron from the mountains.
Mm.
But with the mine closed, I'd have to think of new ways to provide for the town.
Well, I believe in you. I believe that you will make what is right for the town and come up with um, resource options for you to survive. I mean, you got the forest close by and the water, so this should be a plentiful region of resources outside the mine.
Well,
You
now I
could
have a lot of
allow
work
the
to do.
dwarves to use the mine if they're brave enough.
Oh, by the way, as you left the mine, the kobolds followed right behind you, and I would say they didn't enter the establishment, but they are waiting on the outside.
Thought you were gonna say they were locked in the mine.
In case you want to mention something about them.
Speaker, did you send other
Mm.
parties in? Whom were they?
I did not. I couldn't find any to take on the job.
You're sure about that?
Yes. As I told you in other times, it would have been easy to find a group of adventurers to go into the mine and kill some monsters. But because of the eternal, everlasting rhyme, not many people ventures into these sides of the world anymore.
I understand. Well, I still think we held up our end of the bargain.
Agreed. Do you
Roll
have
me,
This
your
is
marks then?
roll me persuasion.
Who?
Two of you or one with advantage.
I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder. You can do this.
I rolled a 25. This. Oh,
This is the
Don't worry.
greatest first impression for Thorin.
Why did it not send? I'm sending it to
Uh,
chat if you don't believe me.
no worries. I still think I have to. Well, at 25, well,
You are a mean DM, man. You need a 36 at least to get one gem.
I still think I need these gems for a new investment, but because of your goodwill and open the doors for new possibilities, I'll give you this and hey, hands one.
Keep your gem. You're welcome for the mine, and I'm just gonna walk out.
Very well then.
Well, I sure.
See what
Hey.
happens when you help people, Martok. You see how they
Oh.
treat you.
Well, it's we did something good for the region. Whether or not they like it, it's just it has to do with the mindset that everyone won't be as happy, especially people of power will try to retain their power, and of course, this greedy person is probably looking after himself. He probably has no interest in using all these gems to reinvest in some other venture, wants it for himself, but we at least help the people of this town for the better. And why
I'm
don't
just
we?
curious, would he have given us the whole box if we did it the way he intended? Or was it a farce from the beginning?
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Maybe he was looking for any excuse.
He probably didn't think we were going to come out alive, but we did, and with friends.
Speaking of friends, the kobolds.
Yeah. Well,
Speaking of friends, as you exit the town hall, the kobolds are gathered outside, looking like. Did the speaker say something?
he was very
He said
happy
that-
about the whole thing, and I think, well, I'm gonna buy us all around a drink. I've heard about a place down the frozen lake that's called the Blue Clam.
We still have my keg, do we not? There's no way we finished all of that.
Well, you drank enough for you to take out of the alchemist whatever jug from Thorin, and I figured you drink out of your own keg first before you take his free beer.
What?
But
Just mean there's like I
That's
looked
true.
up. There's like 117 beers in a keg, something like that.
That is a lot of cake. I think you would have gone drunk if you drank the whole thing.
I'm just saying we should be able to finish that without having to buy more alcohol.
Well, yeah,
The alchemy jug also produces 5 gallons of beer a day.
5 gallons.
or acid, or or water, or whatever.
Yeah, that
You want some nice mayo to make it a slick trip down
Ooh.
for the beer?
Nice.
Well,
Well,
do not carry the keg around. I would say you stored it in the east side, so it is there waiting for you.
well, I just want to be nice and for us to head to a simple bar in a town we just help out. Maybe some of the townspeople will be happy for us having helped them out. Maybe not the speaker, but I like to take a run at the rumor mill and as well as just take it easy and grab a drink. Maybe they got some
Are the
Gutbuster.
kobolds
I don't know
good?
if you got Gutbuster in your barrel, but I think it was mead.
I do
It was
know
me.
that I need a rest. We have been going now without a long rest for a while now. So I would love to just sit and drink and enjoy for a little
Are the
while.
kobolds just following you around?
I'll buy them a drink as
Thank
well.
goodness.
Yeah, they can buy a drink and
Yeah, if they're
and Rain
Why
can
not?
go over his
Okay.
entire plan.
As you enter with 3 tiny 2-leg walking lizards into the inn, the owner Are you going into the Blue Clam or the east side?
A blue clam that we
Blue
haven't been.
Clam,
It's a bar, right?
Yeah, it is at the tavern.
Yeah.
Let me just see something.
Let's convince these kobolds that the speaker was so happy that it was them that did it all.
You
You
can do
see
that
a
at the
bunch of
tavern. Yeah.
fishers just finishing their work day and enjoying a drink as this group of adventurers go in with 3 kobolds following close behind, and they kind of look weird. Some of them even get their axes ready. But as the kobolds doesn't seem to be causing any trouble, they're just gonna keep an eye on you guys. And the owner,
Can I say something as we enter the bar?
yeah,
I want to go like, did you hear about the time a couple of adventurers and a couple of kobolds came into a bar? That's a heck of a story. That's an
and
icebreaker.
some people.
Just-
Oh, the puns.
One person is gonna say, "Yeah, what was it?"
Well, how many adventurers does it take to collapse a mine?
I don't know, probably 10.
No, it takes 3 kobolds, and I'm gonna point to the kobolds.
Huh, you're so funny.
It's a true story. These brave creatures made sure that your town is safe and sound.
And one of them is gonna punch you in the leg, like, what the hell, dude? But the people around still don't know that the mine has collapsed, so they're gonna keep chugging on their drinks. And you are meet with the owner to the other side of the counter. You see a half orc with fangs sticking upwards, and say, "So, what is it gonna be today?"
Round of drinks for my friends, and well, I'd buy for the entire bar. Why not? We're here to celebrate.
Ah, the kind one. I see. Around on this Goliath, and everyone can just kind of cheers at you. Hey!
See?
So it is like 2 copper pieces each drink. And let me roll to see how many people are in here. So,
What if we just slide 3 gold down and just
Yeah, that's good enough, right?
he says,
Okay.
"Yeah, this should cover it." As he's gonna slide it and pocket it, and starts working on getting everyone a drink, including you guys. What the fuck?
So what is the what is the latest talk around town here, barkeep?
Roll me a d20.
Ooh, nice. GM roller is regular. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Any, yeah.
Yeah. 9.
Let me see what's on the menu. Gotta wait a second for the book to load every time I switch pages.
His brain to load.
The book.
Brian, have a drink with me?
Okay.
Just the water as usual.
Come on, Rain.
But I will celebrate, of course. What do you suppose we do with these kobolds if they're not accepted here?
What are your names? Have we asked them that?
Don't think
You
so.
did not, and they do have. But because I have to switch pages to see the
Yeah, you're
names of the
fine.
kobolds, I'm gonna first read the rumors. So
You're
the
fine.
bartender is gonna ask Martug. Well, one of these days there was a weird light flying in the sky. It looked like a shooting star, but it kept just getting closer and closer. People thought it was doomsday, but it ended up being nothing. I think it crashed somewhere in the mountains around in the south.
So could you point out the general direction how far it was that this star hit? I mean,
If you go out and look south, you can see that big mountain range, and you would know that he's referring to the spine of the world,
yeah.
uh, around that part.
So what do you figure it was that came down? Was there an
Maybe
explosion?
just a rock.
Huh.
I don't know. This town is kind of far from there to hear anything.
I'm gonna turn to Max and ask him. You seem like a knowledgeable person when it comes to blown up, upside down towers falling from the sky. Could this have anything to do with what we encountered in that wizard tower that fell from the sky?
As I ponder to myself and ask myself the same question, do I know anything about?
The Nether's incident was millennia ago, and this, as the way this guy is telling the story, it was a recent happening, so there's no way it is connected to any floating cities.
And what was
Well,
it, Max?
huh.
What could it have been?
If it wasn't one of these ancient cities, well, I suppose those kinds of cities would have been powered by a mythalar, which is similar to the device we have here. Maybe people are making new attempts and they're not going too well.
So you think there are more?
Potentially, yes, although I'm not so sure it'd be the easiest thing to hide if there were.
Hmm.
Asking for the name of the kobolds. The two on the back haven't talked. The one that's doing all the talk is the one that always stays in front with the fake wings, and he points towards his companions and says, "Greg, Small, Trek."
Greg, Small, and
And
Trek?
Greg, one of the ones that don't talk,
Mhm.
Small, the other that doesn't talk, and he points to himself and says, "Trek."
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Marta. These are my companions.
Name's Thorin.
We are in your debt.
Well, there is plenty of work to be had if you go southwards. You know for a fact that the speaker of Targos is looking for work. That's the only thing I've heard of this region.
Do you think we can go in without being killed by humans?
Well, you can always refer. There's a dwarf we know there at the northern edge of town that might be able to get you in. We've helped her previously with some disturbances in the town, and it would be they possibly can get you on the good side of the people in town. You might be
How
able to
do we
find some
find
work.
the person?
Well, it is the northernmost building in town. It's a little shack just outside. It looks like a. I insert whatever description it was for that hut and where it was located in town. Where what's her name? L something?
Lynn?
Lynn? Yeah.
W- Well, I guess we will try our hand at it. We are good at the running in case something goes wrong.
How are you going to hold up against cold?
You see that they are wearing cold weather clothing.
Okay, okay. Well,
Actually, there's a handle for it, so
my
I'll
eyes,
send it once
my
it's
old
over.
eyes are betraying me. So cheers, everyone. I'll hold up my
Cheers.
Raise my
And
cup.
the kobolds also rise a glass of beverage, and you see Small drinks a bit and spits it and kind of says no and just drinks water.
And in this tavern, is there any person that stands out as being
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
good?
In
You
what
go, you go
sense?
ahead and ask that then, Brutus. That's
You're
fine.
fine.
No, go
you're
ahead.
fine.
I've
No.
well,
Brutus. Stand out in what sense?
I suppose doesn't look like a commoner. Is larger, bigger. Doesn't look like they might have a name. Be a named NPC of sorts, not just are
Roll me
important.
perception.
You should have done this.
ooh,
Never mind.
yes, a crit, man. Nice.
Holy
See?
shit.
See?
The first perception roll was a 0, now it's a 19. Still, I don't think you'd recognize anyone that you've seen before. Well, since you were also kind of aware of your surroundings, Martog, you can also roll if you
Okay.
want.
Well, maybe I'll roll better than a 20 to find out who's hiding in here. Give me a sec. And I will roll my perception. Oof, no, 9.
No, no one that you recognize, but it is.
No one that stands out like Aragon in Lord of the Rings.
No. Not a main character.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's been a long day, like Brutus has hinted about multiple times. I think we should head off to bed and take a night's rest. We still have
The kobolds
another.
are gonna still follow you since they don't want to travel at night.
What?
The kobolds are still gonna follow you since they don't want to travel at night. They were already told to head to Targus, but they will do so next morning.
Okay. I suppose we're all heading to the east side then to the tavern to grab a room each, or share a room, whatever they got available.
Alright, the rooms are 5 silver pieces, and if you hadn't eaten a ration, you can pay 5 silver pieces to eat a meal in here, or eat a ration that you already have. Or I believe you already ate a ration last session.
We did today,
before
yeah.
going into the
Yeah.
mine, yeah.
So it's 65
Yeah,
silver
like-
pieces to
take
pay
the-
for us in the kobolds.
But we
Uh,
don't
yes.
need to because we already.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we
Ah,
gave
okay,
the guy
alright.
gold. Is it
Yeah.
not included? Is it not included?
But also,
room and food?
the last session we ate, I'm pretty sure that morning
Mm.
or whatever when we started.
Yeah,
I
that
believe-
might be true, but for roleplay reasons, I will eat something different.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, you haven't had your favorite yet.
Knucklehead trout.
Yeah.
This time
Everyone
I'm
loves
not
knucklehead
sure.
trout.
My pages are flying away. Okay. Well, does the inn stay include food?
I mean, if you wanted to, it's up to you.
Let's tell us what total to deduct. 5 SP plus 5 SP, I think. 10 silver.
Yeah,
Like-
I would say they charge it apart since this region is running on low on resources. They have to make some coin, and the stay is 5 silver pieces each.
Okay.
And who's paying for the kobolds too?
I will put 5 gold down to cover all of that.
I was gonna say
Alright.
I'd do it.
That's more than enough.
Is it?
And Martha greets you again and says, "Welcome back."
How much more did I tip him over? Like, it was only like a gold, wasn't it?
It is 5.
For the keg, yeah.
5.
You mean?
Yeah, it is like
No.
1 gold, 5 silver pieces.
So you tipped way above.
That's a tip.
Isn't it 2 silvers equal gold?
10 silver.
Or
equal
5. Okay, whatever. I gave her whatever I gave her, and that is it.
She's gonna say, always as generous. You may stay how long you need, as well as your companions, as she points towards the cold.
Thank you. I appreciate the hospitality.
Let me know if you need something else. And well, I think you got a couple of, well, not a couple of items, just one side crystal to look into if you want to attune to it if you before ending the night, or you can do so next morning. Like, what is everyone doing before going to rest?
You're tuning, yeah, Fern?
Well, I'm not going near it, so
It's your new Psy Crystal, yeah? Oh, you're push to talk.
I would like to pray.
So,
What for?
To,
Dylan's having some technical difficulties.
I'm going to pray to Krom and ask him to help him open my eyes to Martok's talking about people, so I'm not so jaded towards certain ones. And just
Okay.
so that we don't die, because Rain almost died like 3 times today. So
And Martin
I
got
almost
beaten down.
died.
Holy shit!
oh, another crit. That's a back-to-back, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a 1 in 400
I'm so
again.
good at praying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so good at
Oh,
Sorry, I fixed it now though.
yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm
Ruth,
gonna attune to the Psy Crystal.
you get that Martug's message might be bigger than you initially thought, and there might be some good insights into following his words.
Okay, thankfully nobody knows what happened in the sanctity of my room.
uh Thorin, roll me a D. Hold on, I still don't know what it is.
I guess during my rest, I'm just going to be copying Fireball into my spellbook.
Nice one.
Wow. Yeah, you had a scroll, yeah.
Yeah.
How much is that?
To copy it,
Yeah,
150.
sounds worth.
Roll
Mhm.
me a private roll. You do so with this command.
He's in league with the Cobalt. I knew it. Since day one.
A percentile die. Use the command I sent over the chat without the quotation marks.
Wow. 100?
Me?
Yes.
Couldn't be.
Let's hope it's, well, high or low roll, depending on what you roll. Maybe you would turn into a mind flayer.
Oh, jeez.
It just gives me an error with the formula.
Isn't it a slash and not exclamation mark?
Oh, maybe it's an slash instead of the exclamation mark. Yeah,
Oh
there we
shit,
go.
I saw it.
No worries.
Yeah.
You still don't know what it is. I'm gonna pull you for a second into a private chat room.
And in the meantime, I will go and knock on Rain's door.
Hello.
I'll answer.
So Rain,
No.
there's some unresolved things we have not spoken about. During our bouts with the Durgar in that keep north of Kerkoni, I saw you do some quite strange things to one of the Durgar. I mean, it was quite obvious to us all. You bit into it. What's that all about?
I had been planning to reveal this to you. It is certainly unusual. I was hoping that it was understood, but might I ask that I consult with my goddess first and speak to you in the morning?
Sure. You
Something I didn't mean to keep it from you for longer than I needed to, but I will discuss with you and the others. Though I assume we can trust Thorin at this point, at least. He seems capable.
I agree. Well-
I just hope he's aligned with us on against the Frost Maiden herself. But yes, I will. I can assure you that it's nothing to be concerned about. You're not in danger, whatever you may be thinking, but
Hmm.
it is something I will address.
Certainly. We'll talk about it in the morning. Max, are you eavesdropping on Thorin?
Me?
No, Max is sitting right beside the TMs. So
Oh.
maybe he was
Oh, yeah.
eavesdropping
Oh.
into the room of
No.
Thorin to see what was going on.
We're back.
Yeah.
I can only hear Dylan anyway, so I only heard like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just writing it down. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, only hearing one side of that conversation is kind of useless.
Yeah. So what else are we doing before the long rest?
You were also praying, yeah, Martok?
Oh yeah, I was praying to the goddess of wind, Akadi, just to help us in our ventures against the Frost Maiden, her sworn enemy. That has granted me
Okay.
powers to be strong and hopefully help this region to be free from her everlasting rhyme.
Roll me some religion.
Well, you know how that goes. Yep, that's about right.
She's your patron and she's there with you. But there's no immediate answer.
Just a draft from the window.
Anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, Rain said he was gonna commune with his goddess because
Yeah, I was just.
we had a conversation where you were in the other room about this bike.
Oh yeah, Eluna.
Yeah, if you want to know, Martok was asking about what happened with the Drogar when I was buying them. So yeah, I want to consult a saloon. I don't know, 6.
Yeah, you don't feel that the energy is flowing strong enough to get an answer right now.
Okay. After I receive, I pray but don't receive an answer or guidance, or any inkling of what to do, I'll just go back and try and rack my brains about more of the mind flayers, the water weird thing we saw, the other creature, and just try and recall things about that.
Okay.
And then probably go to sleep.
As everyone takes a long rest, it is too soon to level up. I'm sorry.
However,
But no, you guys successfully take a long rest, and it is now dawn of a new day.
and come on, guys.
We got our hit points.
Yes, 5+ con mod hit points temp from the.
I think
Oh,
I just
yeah.
left it on my character.
Okay.
You'll have the blessing, except Thorin, who wasn't there.
He was there in spirit.
Yeah, that's close enough.
Yeah, everyone in here got a blessing of the Morning Lord, who gave temporary HP every dawn. But you weren't there, which is kind of lame. That was an epic session, not gonna lie.
It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Hey, you got a slice down out of it, so.
I'm not
Okay.
crying. You're crying.
And I think this is a good spot to leave session since soon. Do you have to go to work now, Max?
I have to go soon, earlier than usual anyway.
Yeah, I do.
Oh well, and I believe.
Well, I was gonna
Dylan
say,
also has to go.
so next week is like obviously like the holiday week. So
Oh yeah, I was gonna
that's
make an
probably good to
announcement
skip
about
on.
that. That since next week would be between the 24 and the 31, I'd say we take that week off since some people will be traveling, others will be just having fun with their loved ones. And I hope it's a lovely week for everyone.
Thank you, you too.
We're taking a week off.
Hope it's
What
good,
was that
good
again?
holidays.
Yeah, the same.
Yeah, next
Happy
week
holidays.
This week, like, yeah. So we're back on the
And January now.
3, is it? Third?
We will not be
Third.
playing D&D until next year.
January
Oh
the
my
4th.
god.
Things January 4th or 3rd?
The
4th?
4th, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay,
Thank
lots
you
to think
everyone for
about.
coming. And
Bye.
see you
Yeah.
next year.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, have a good one. Show us see pictures of
Yeah.
all the lovely food. Right.
Yep. No worries,
Bye-bye.
man.
Bye bye.
See ya.
See you next year. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
It just burned his bad luck on the first test roll, and from then on just crit.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, we had a lot of secret conversations while you were gone.
Fuck.
Yeah. Have to rewatch it.
Oh yeah, there's a recording.
Yeah. There
We'll
is.
have to see what are you uploading against me.
Mm. Oh no, it's just going over backstories, going over potential paths and so forth. So just ironing out the stuff we haven't been able to talk about, like Rain's backstory and why he bit that Durgar in the keep north of Cariconi, was it? Or was it
Yeah,
Caradinival?
Kirkconnell.
Okay, yeah.
No, Dinival was the cult.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Okay, if he said something, I do want to hear that.
No, he did.
his
He didn't.
backstory-
He said he was going to consult his deity before going into anything at all.
Mm. But no, yeah, that's one interesting backstory.
Hmm. Wouldn't know. But yeah, I think we got a.
Everyone's kind of is, not gonna lie. Everyone's got their things going on.
Yeah. We'll see where it goes.
But with this, we'll see on Saturday. That I want to say now that I might have to leave early since we're going to have dinner at night, but I don't know how late.
Yes, my holy water is safe. As soon as you leave. That's going to
Okay.
be an exciting session.
I hope you'll have your appetite for Saturday then.
Hmm.
Will
No,
do.
no worries,
I'll
man.
see you
Be
guys
one
soon.
to dine for.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.
We'll see you then.
See you, dude.